system for allowing me to be the MC for tonight, and also for the crew for putting all these things together. Ever since the COVID-19 has started, I'm sure on a daily basis, we have been receiving a lot of videos, news, articles in terms of how many people have been infected, how many people have actually succumbed to this virus. In fact, we have medical professionals who have already advised that the best defense mechanism is still our immune system. In layman terms, it is your own immune system. Of course, there are people who choose to exercise. However, the issue is in terms of sustainability. For those who are logging on online right now, you need to give yourself a round of applause or pat yourself on the shoulder for making the wisest choice to be online today, because you know you're going to benefit from tonight's sharing from a wonderful and powerful speaker. Now, just to share with you a little bit about this speaker's background, she used to come from the medical profession. She used to be a former clinical research nurse manager working for one of the local hospitals. She was also a former chairman or chairperson of the Clinical Research Coordinator Society, CRCS in short. Tonight, she's going to share with you with lots of information. Although medical professions have indicated that the best way to defend yourself against viruses is to enhance your immune system, the question remains is how to. We're indeed very honored to have invited this special speaker for tonight, who is going to share with you how to improve your immunity the healthy way. Without further ado, let us put our hands together to welcome Miss Belinda Mark.
Hello, everybody. Hello, I think this is a very, very fun way to meet every one of you, probably throughout the world. I'm Belinda, I'm from Singapore. Now today I really have the honor, to share with you what I've actually view in terms of, in times like that, where everybody is so concerned about COVID-19. And I'm glad actually, today I'm given this opportunity to share my own perspective of how to actually, help our immune system, to keep our immune system healthy. All right, I think, but first and foremost, I want to thank you. I think we should thank all our frontliner, our frontline hero all over the world, because they are the one actually, fighting out there, fighting the battle for all of us, especially those of the, we always thank, all the medical staff, especially, in the hospital, fighting, taking care for all of the cases. And we don't forget about, those people working on the road, making sure of all the traffic, make sure all of us are in proper, all right? And especially I know in Malaysia, all the armies, all the police are all around the entire Malaysia, right? And then, of course, we also want to thank the ambulance. They are the one who fetch all the cases from the home to the hospital. And also, I don't forget, to thank all the people, especially working in different buildings, especially right in Singapore, everywhere we go. Actually, we saw people, using the thermometer, scan your forehead, Thank you very much for keeping all of us safe. Thank you. Now, if you're at home, probably we can clap. All right. And also, I want to thank, the COVID-19 survival. I think they are the one, I'm sorry that you are subject to the virus itself, but thank you for fighting all the way. Thank you for holding on there, and some of you actually quarantine in the hospital or even at home. Thank you so much. You are there. I hope you get well very, very soon. All right. And also, least but not least, all right, thank you, all of you, especially you are staying at home. I know all of you are logging from your home, from different part of the world. You stay at home for you, for yourself, for your family. I think this is the toughest job to do, actually. I think all of us, we are so used to going everywhere. When I saw this picture, we had a joke, actually, and say, no matter how big your car is right now, no matter how the petrol price drop, but we can't go out. So, but thank you so much again, for staying at home, because by staying at home, you are actually saving, the keeping all the viruses from going round, right? So thank you very much. All right. Now, today I'm going to share, this very, very common topic, COVID, all right, coronavirus. And why is it this topic becomes so hot? It's because this coronavirus has been spreading rapidly throughout the world, affecting 177 countries, just in case you don't know, all right? And also claiming more than 30,000 lives. And up till today, these are the statistics today. Now, up till today, actually, there are more than 665,000 confirmed cases throughout the entire world. And therefore, WHO, World Health Organizations, actually declare this as a global pandemic because, these infectious diseases actually, spreading like wildfire throughout the world, and then easily, from people to people, very, very easily, all at the same time. That is why it's called global pandemic. Okay, now, and a lot of people are very concerned because there are many articles, flying around and say that who are at a high risk, and everybody thought that they are at a high risk. I'm not sure about you, but actually, this article, by CDC, Central of the Disease Control and Prevention, this is worldwide, all right? This paper actually published on the 26th of March this month, all right? And it says that, people who are at high risk are those people who are older adults, more than 65 years old. They are more susceptible for this COVID. And then all those people with chronic diseases like lung diseases, heart diseases, and even immunocompromised patients like cancer, like SLE, all these are very, very high risk group for COVID. When we say high risk, mean high risk for COVID, all right? And then also there are very, very special group of people who are obese. This obese also classified under high risk because the whole body, beside the bones, the cell, majority of the body are fat cell actually. So that also caused this group of people to be in a high risk group. Okay, and therefore, this Dr. Leong Ho Nam, the infectious control doctor, the specialist from Singapore, actually, advise those people who are obese and those people who are sick to wear masks. Why? Because they are in a high risk. All right, and then. But unfortunately, this morning, this news came this morning. There is by CNA, there is a rare case there's an infant who is actually less than 1 year old. I think it's about 9 months old. Actually died of COVID-19, and that actually blew up the entire, the whole world. Actually, all of us, we always thought that COVID is only, high risk group, all those with underlying diseases, but hey, there is an infant actually died of COVID. So everybody being alerted and, big question mark on who are actually high risk now. So meaning that you and me also could be in the high risk group, So give yourself all right. So therefore, today, what I'm going to share with you probably is going to help you. Okay. Now, I like what Bill Gates said. I saw this article and he said that coronavirus, this pandemic, actually remind us of one thing. How precious our health is. You agree with me or not? Yeah, I totally agree. And therefore, there are so many advices flying around from social media, from Facebook, your Instagram, even your WhatsApp, everybody flood you with all the information on how you should prevent COVID, all right? And most importantly, this is by WHO, by CDC, all right? And it says that we should avoid all contact with sick people, and that's why, Singapore has implemented to quarantine all those people who come back from overseas, especially from US and the UK, all right? They straight away quarantine in a hotel, and so that we try to avoid this kind of social contact, all right? And then advise you to stay at home. And I believe majority of you are at home right now, and especially in Malaysia, right? We heard the news in the mid of March, right? Probably this is the how many days? You're almost there actually for the first 14 days, but again, government declare again for the next 14 days. But yes, stay at home is good for you, because the medical people, the frontliner are staying outside, they are not at home because they want to protect you so that you are safe. You should stay at home for them. All right. So I know it's not easy. If I'm staying at home, I cannot imagine. Right. And now, if you are coughing and sneezing, now a lot of people thought, wow, coughing, especially in Singapore, we still can move around, right? When we are in a train, or when we are in a mall, if somebody cough, everybody will turn their eyes on that person. Wow, say so you suddenly become so famous, So even you want to clear your throat, also cannot, people will look at you, right? So when we cough, we use a tissue or we use your elbow. And we wash our hand, all right? Hand sanitizer are sold out, but now Singapore has replenished, all right? Hand sanitizer is so popular now, okay? And washing hand, you need 20 seconds. And when you use hand sanitizer to rub your hand, you need 20 seconds as well, okay? So don't squeeze a little bit of your hand sanitizer and say that you sanitize your hand. So there are many papers actually published, and say that hand sanitizer are not as effective as soap and water. Why? Because you squeeze very little. You should squeeze a little bit more, right? Make sure your entire hand are wet, and then you rub until your hand become dry. That is how you use a hand sanitizer. Okay, and for those high risk group, for especially those of you on medicine, please, call the hospital to send the medicine to you. Don't go to the hospital if you are perfectly okay. All right, for all the follow-up and review, I advise you to call the hospital to send all the follow-up medications to you. Okay, and I think this advice, you should follow. Don't touch your face. Treat your face, as sacred. I think this is a very, very good practice, because I don't know about you. For me, I always rub my eye, sometimes, I just very itchy during COVID season, But usually, maybe we rub our eye, but we are not aware of it, right? And sometimes we rub our nose. So maybe this COVID is good because, this habit is not actually hygiene. So we want to get rid of this. So use it, practice this, okay? And wear masks when you are not well, okay? And that is what the government advised us lah. But if your government in your country advise everybody to wear masks to go out, please wear masks. Don't say Belinda asked me don't wear masks, okay? I'm not taking responsible for that, all right? So wear masks if you're not well, but if in your country you need to wear masks, please do so. Okay, and there's actually no vaccine currently, no vaccine, no treatment, and throughout the world we heard that in Wuhan, in China, in Shanghai, they have what kind of treatment, already found a treatment, but in actual fact, everybody is trying an error with existing drugs, existing treatment, with this combination, with that combination, so that and see which are more effective way to treat the current COVID patients. But currently, to date, there is no vaccine, there is no treatment at the moment. So therefore, it become everybody is so concerned, because what if I got the virus, I got no treatment, then I'm I'll be lying in a hospital. No. So in Australia, the scientists actually published this and say that how immune system can fight the virus. I think this is our main key topic today. There are many, this newspaper articles say that this 73 years old Thai woman actually beat the coronavirus and recovered by what? No treatment. Just remember, there's no treatment. How can she recover by own immune system? Right? And in Malaysia, the health minister also said that patients recover from their own antibody. So when these people is like, when you get the virus into your body immune system actually generate antibody so that you are protected. The antibody will fight against the virus. So that also depends on your immune system. All right. And there are many, many articles. All right. These are the few to say that make sure our immune system is strong enough to fight the virus. Okay. And one thing, this article also mentioned about vitamin C, vitamin B12, B6, vitamin E, especially those ingredients that with high antioxidant. Hey, now, next, I'm going to, probably go through with you a little bit more on the technical things about our immune system. Now, what exactly our immune system is? Our immune system is made up of all our, some part of our body organ, and then with some of the blood cell, and that is our immune system. Do you realize that your skin is your immune system as well? Now, COVID virus cannot go through your skin if your skin is intact, unless your skin there is a crack or there's a cut. All right, so your skin is waterproof, virus proof. So your skin is the best immune system. All right, now beside the skin, our stomach with gastric juice. Now, this acidic in the body also as part of our immune system. Example, there's a saying that, after you swallow the COVID go into your stomach, right? And then it will be destroyed by the acid. So people advise to drink vinegar. You heard about that, no? So that is crazy. Drink vinegar. You'll burn the entire throat, man. All right, so please don't do that, okay? So now, what is our immune system again? Now, immune system is made up of our own, some part of the body organ and some part of our body cell, blood cell, like T cell, B cell, or the white blood cell. And right, all these are with one main purpose is to protect your body from all the harmful germs and viruses. Virus now is very sensitive, COVID, all right, which cause our body illness. All right, now what happened? Our main immune system main function is to detect. The moment it detects some part of the viruses, right, it will either deflect. All right, deflect means siam, right? Or if the body system is strong enough, it will destroy it. So that is how your immune system protect you. Now, just imagine every single day, all these immune system cells are fighting like a war in your body, which your naked eye cannot see. Okay, and our immune system, is your natural defense mechanism. So how strong your defense mechanism is, it determines how strong your immune system is, and likewise, vice versa. All right, meaning that if your defense mechanism is weak, meaning your immune system is weak as well. All right, so that is how, why immune system is so important, because this is the basis. Why today I'm going to discuss, this topic of immune system, how to keep it in a healthy way, is because once you keep it in a healthy way, now, starting from now, it will protect you forever. All right, the mask can only cover your nose and your mouth. Your immune system cover you from your head to your toe. You agree with me or not? Right? So that is the main reason why immune system is so important. It becomes our foundation. You need to know how to protect your own immune system and even to keep your immune system in a healthy way. Okay, now, how to have a healthy immune system? I use the word healthy is because a lot of people say that I want to boost up my immune system. Hey, if you boost up immune system too much, also no good. Too low, also no good. Are you aware of that? Now, if too much of immune system means what? Just imagine this country overpopulated with all the army and policemen, meaning that they will just kill our own cell. So the moment see our own cell, it detect, hey, this is a foreign cell, so I'm going to kill it. So that become autoimmune. So too high an immune system, too active an immune system, also no good. But too low, you will subject to a lot of viruses attack, meaning that you will feel lethargic. Everybody, especially, you catch cold very easily. Maybe sometimes you cannot sleep. A lot of people tell me, hey, I got insomnia, I cannot sleep. Hey, that is the signal of your immune system. Okay, now, those people, then you realize, hey, how come in a class, how come some people get cold so easily and some people are so strong? It's all based on their health, their healthy immune system. Okay, now I'm going to go through one by one with you, all right? Now, first and foremost, as a doctor, as a medical staff, as a research nurse manager, we will ask you, do not smoke, right? Now, people say that, hey, heat, COVID-19 scared of heat, smoke can kill all the virus. Hello, you won't die of COVID, you'll die of lung cancer, all right? So please, all right, don't smoke because COVID attacked the lung. Smoke or the tobacco also stick in your lung. So you will die faster actually. Okay? And a balanced diet, I always advise people to have 3-3-3-3 diet plan. 3-3-3-3 means what? If you have 3 meals per day, you have protein, carbs, vegetables and fruits. That is 4 items, right? So it's 3-3-3-3. So make sure your 3 meals consist of these 3 ingredients, 3 category of food. Protein, you have 1 portion of protein, 1 portion of carbs, 1 portion of fruits, and 1 portion of vegetables. All right, easy, right? So remember how to maintain a balanced diet is 3-3-3-3. Not like some people say, hey, today I eat fruits already, 1 portion. Okay, so that is not enough to enhance, to build up a healthy immune system, because your immune system, all the cells also need to eat, Okay, now exercise regularly is very, very important, all right, to make sure all your joint, all your blood circulations are all, moving. Because now majority of us are staying at home, work from home, you don't move. You just sit down there, you don't move. Please, because government advisors cannot move, so we cannot, cannot go out, so we cannot go to the park, we cannot go to the stadium, cannot go to the gym, right? But make your house a gym. Right, you run around the house, you run around the living room, okay? And then another factor is healthy weight. Now, just now we mentioned, BMI more than 30 need to wear masks. BMI more than 30 are in a high risk group. Why? Because just imagine COVID attacked the lung. Now, where are all the fat cells? The fat cells are all in your abdomen area, especially it wrapped 1 layer by 1 layer of your heart, your liver, or your intestine, or your stomach are wrapped up with all the fat cells. How to function, right? How to function like that? So the moment COVID, you are infected with COVID and all the rest of your organs are not functioning well. No wonder you ended up in ICU, okay? So make sure we keep a healthy weight, and especially those people who are staying at home, work from home, okay? What do? Snacks. 224 hours, got drinks beside you, every minute go to the fridge and grab food, So please, healthy weight, okay? Now, the next area that we need to take note is to reduce alcohol intake. Now, alcohol is for sanitizing, all right? We need 65% of alcohol in our hand sanitizer, but not for drinking. By drinking alcohol doesn't kill the virus, okay? It will kill you. It will destroy your liver. So reduce alcohol intake. I saw some of the WhatsApp friends, they post in my group chat, and I say, oh, I prepare this for this 14 days lockdown. And beer is actually one of it, Then I was like, hey, you are supposed to keep healthy and not to make yourself drunk at home. Okay, and just now I talked about insomnia. Now make sure we have adequate sleep. Insomnia and immune system and insomnia are related. Okay, so make sure we have enough sleep in order to not only for immune system, but actually is for your own brain function, your heart function. You need adequate rest. Okay, personal hygiene, needless to say, that is very, very important. And I'm sure everybody wash hand like nobody business. And our tabletop, our floor smell of Dettol everywhere. Right? So personal hygiene is very, very important. And last but not least, I think supplementation is a key thing in keeping healthy immune system as well. Now, why do I say that? Right? Because a lot of people at this point, especially now, destroying your own immune system. Why? Because high sugar intake, especially like, all the beverages like soda, refined carbs, all these refined carbs actually suppress your immune system. Are you aware? And actually induce inflammations in the body. So don't blame your body and say, hey, my body is actually very heaty, my body nature is very heaty. It's not. is because you take too much sugar. Okay, and also processed food that contain high sugar or even high saturated fat also cause inflammations in your body. So now you realize that why certain people, always say that my body is 补joa, very heaty. It's because your body is inflamed, too much sugar, too much saturated fat, right? So it's time to adjust this part. Okay, now these are the list of nutrients that actually improve our immune system, like beta carotene. Carotenoid is very, very high in antioxidant, can be found in carrot, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B, vitamin D, zinc, probiotic, omega-3. All these are very, very important to keep a healthy immune system. Now, I want to stress on this vitamin C because, I realize many people rush to the pharmacy, whichever pharmacy you can find, all the vitamin C can actually being wiped up, Why? Because everybody know that vitamin C is very good to boost up immune system. I buy 1,000 mg vitamin C, 1,005, the best 2,000 mg vitamin C, right? Thinking that after drinking, wow, my immune system power, But let me tell you the truth, vitamin C is, of course, very, very important. Because our body need vitamin C to launch a very healthy immune system. That is the fact. We cannot deny that. But do you realize that, vitamin C, our body can only absorb, our body daily recommendations for every day, recommendations for vitamin C is only 60 to 90 mg. All right. Now, imagine you go and buy 1,000 mg, every day drink 1,000 mg, right? And your body only absorb 90 mg. Where are the rest of the vitamin? It's in the toilet bowl. Once you drink all this vitamin C, right, in your body, you're thinking that, wow, you keep yourself healthy already, But in actual fact, the moment it ingested in your body, immediately go to your urinary system, and then the next minute in toilet bowl, 10 minutes later, not long, 10 minutes. Now, vitamin C, unfortunately, is not a long releasing, so it doesn't stay in your body. Your body doesn't produce vitamin C as well. So what you need is constantly replenish vitamin C. Now, that is only one part. So if you pump yourself with a lot of vitamin C, but what about the rest? Vitamin E, vitamin B, what about vitamin D, zinc, probiotic, and beta carotenoid? What about all this? So we need a balance. You need to eat a lot of food, right? Variety of food. Your immune system, your body also need variety of vitamin. So cannot be biased towards one side. Okay? All right? So please, those of you who stock up all the vitamin C must declare now, Okay? Right. Now, I want to stress this. A lot of people still tell me, hey, Belinda, I think 3 meals per day, balanced diet, 3 diet. I eat balanced. I think my immune system will be healthy. But let me tell you the truth. All right. Now, majority of us, 90% of us, cannot obtain the recommended nutrient, maybe vitamin or all the minerals. 90% of us are including you and me. All right. Now, will not obtain all these nutrient necessity from our body by normal eating. Okay, because there is a nutritional gap. Why? Because like our lifestyle, everything fast. So ended up we eat a lot of processed food, a lot of fast food. So lack of nutrient. Okay, and plus all the high stress, especially now COVID, we cannot go out. Every day we eat what? Canned food. Where got balanced diet? Don't have, cannot find. All of these fresh fruit are sold out. All right, all the shelves are empty now. So how? So all these are, you think that you eat and then be filled will be enough. It's actually not. All right, and plus aging. Aging, as we age, our body cannot break down the nutrient from the food as the same rate as when we were young. So don't forget, you age as well. All right, so body cannot absorb and cannot break down as good as last time anymore. All right, and another factor why we need supplementations is because many of all these chemical like pesticide, herbicide, All these are very, very harmful for us, and especially our water, also filled with pollutions right now, and soil depletions, you know, as we age. As we age, our soil also age as well. So the nutrients in the soil are totally different from the past. All right, so that is why we seriously need to fill up the nutritional gap. Now, I work as a clinical research nurse. You know, I study a lot of all these ingredients, you know, in the drug discovery. I'm very, very skeptical and very, very serious about the ingredient in every single thing that we put in the mouth. Okay, so you call me whatever lah, all right, but I am very, very skeptical on this. I need to find out. I criticize every single thing. So the moment I know that we need supplement, I know a lot of diseases cannot be treated by the medical science. So I know there's a gap. So maybe supplementations can come in. So when I look into supplement, now let me share with you my personal opinion, all right? What you need to know about supplement. Now for me, safety and efficacy is number one. Same thing as a drug, we need to test the safety and efficacy. So many people say that, oh, this supplement is natural, all right? It's from this country, it's produced by natural plants. But let me remind you, not all natural plants are safe, all right? Some mushroom are poisonous. So unless you know which one, correct? So I'm very, very particular about this. So the first thing, let me walk you through for this 6S. All right, 6S process for all the supplementations is very, very important. Today, if you know that, hey, you need a supplement, what are the things that you need to take note is make sure the supplement that you choose has 6S. All right, has gone through 6S. This is a technology, a stringent standardizations, you know, a standard process that go through every single step to make sure all the supplements are safe and effective. All right, right now from selection, we need to select the best natural products, especially the plants, to select which other ingredient, which plant has the best ingredient that can promote health for you. All right, up to that, you know, and then to sourcing, you know, make sure we know where to source. Is it internal, domestic, or we need to source from outside, international? And how do we actually specify every single capsule, every single tablets are exactly the same dose? That is very, very important in standardizations. And of course, safety is our main concern. So we do, you know, the supplement that you choose must go through clinical trial. Why? Because in clinical trial, we check on safety and efficacy. At the same time, it is documented preclinical and clinical review, and it's submitted to the medical journal. That is very, very important for me. So now I'm telling you, all right? And substantiation is, you know, for all this clinical trial, just to make sure it is documented and it is scientific. Now today, we are not talking about the supplement that is beneficial for this and this and this and this, all right? Without any clinical proof. So that is why we call evidence-based. We need scientific data to prove that this ingredient with this dosage is good. Let me show you one thing. I realized during COVID, many people eat garlic. They think that eating garlic can prevent them from COVID. And garlic is very good as antimicrobial, all right? So they eat a lot of garlic lah. So what happened when they eat a lot of garlic? Smell. Their mouth stinks, so you got to stay away. No need to follow the government 1 meter away, you know. The moment they eat garlic, you stay away from them already. But in actual fact, by eating garlic, yes, garlic is a very, very good source for antimicrobial property, but how much garlic you need? Dosing is very, very crucial. Now, by eating 1 clove garlic is good enough, or you need to take how many kg? So that is not enough data to prove that. So far, there is no evidence on eating garlic can prevent you from COVID, okay? So I'm sorry if I break your dream that garlic can keep you, garlic can protect you. But if you continue to believe this, I think it's not going to help you, because you keep thinking garlic can help you, but in actual fact, when you when you got the virus, hey, then you know, I don't know what to say, okay? So now how can I tell? You know, after all this, I tell Belinda share with me, you know, immune system is very good. I need to keep healthy immune system, you know. But how do you know how strong my immune system is? Now, I actually went into research. I studied, you know, how do we actually check immune system? Then I realized antioxidant nutrient can actually modify the cell-mediated immune response. So in summary, antioxidant nutrient can actually promote our immune system. And it is measurable. That is good news, right? So but measure by what? If you can get hold of this machine, if you can get hold of this device called skin carotenoid score, I mean the device is biophotonic scanner. It can actually scan the skin carotenoid score. Now, if happen that you get a chance to have this, you see this must measure, right? Now, how does it measure? It measures your antioxidant level. Now, the higher the antioxidant level means the healthy your cell is. The lower the antioxidant means your cell is healthy. Opposite of antioxidant is oxidizations. Now, oxidizations, you know, in pictorial is rusty lah. Okay. Now, once it's rusty, then that means, you know, your entire cell, your immune system also rusty. So please, if you get hold of this device, please scan yourself, right? At least you know whether your immune system is rusty or in a healthy zone. So my recommendation is keep yourself in blue zone, and above the blue and the platinum is healthy zone. So when you see, you know, if inside all healthy, not rusty, outside also look young. All right, so that is the meaning why a lot of people rush into and get those antioxidant fruits, antioxidant drink. Now, this is my own personal change. After, you know, all these years, I started to take supplement. You know, just imagine inside the cell all become healthy, all right, all become unrust. Now, generally, you look better. So you like my look now? So I think, you know, after all these years of taking supplement, I know how to keep my own immune system in a healthy zone. So I'm in the upper blue and the platinum zone now. So if I measure the antioxidant, okay. Now, this is very personal. I like this supplement, and therefore I share with you because you are my friend, right? So this is what I like through all the 6S. This is what I'm taking right now, okay? TR90, you know, the one that on the most right for your picture, all right? TR90, I actually took this TR90 and I actually lost about 10 kg and 9 kg of fat, pure fat. This is really, really very amazing. So I always wanted, remember, we want to bring down our fat level, our BMI, you know, our fat percentage. Now, I think this is the best time, you know, because just now as what I say, you know, if keeping too much fat, your immune system gonna block. Okay, so I like this TR90 because it actually helped me to reduce all my fat level. And Life Pack is my favorite and my son's favorite. He say got many colors, so he started this at a very young age actually. So I don't know how he swallow, but he managed to, and I showed him the pictures of all the Life Pack, you know. I think, you know, Life Pack is multivitamin that my entire family is taking, my parents, you know, my mother-in-law, all of us are taking Life Pack as well. Now, personally, I like Reshimax. Reshimax, you remember what I told you about our immune system? We cannot boost our immune system into too high and cannot too low, right? Now, Reshimax actually regulate, you know, it balance our immune system. So, yeah, I like that. Oh, my son loves G3. You know, he drink G3 like nobody business. You know, he drink from the bottle. You know, I like G3 as well. It's very palatable. All the kids and even the elders, they like it. And Marine Omega is another one that my son loves. And I myself, I took Marine Omega as well because, you know, I saw got EPA, DHA, good for brain, you know. So that is why I started to give my son first. And then after that, then I realized that, hey, I need this for my anti-inflammatory as well. And R-Squared and Wiseband is my all-time favorite because it has been keeping, you know, unrust my body, and it actually, you know, keep my body from being rusty. I think this is a key. So I don't know about you, but because this is my personal favorite, my entire family are taking this. If today you ask me which supplements are suitable for you, probably you ask your friend, who recommend you to listen to these sessions, to follow these sessions, and you ask her. She would know best what is suitable for you. But I think it's not fair for me to just recommend like that. All right. So if you want to find out more, find out from your friend. Okay. Now, in general, many people think that supplement need to take how long? Many people ask me, if I take supplement, if I choose this supplement, how long do I need to take? But let me tell you, supplement is like your fruit and vegetables and your rice. Now, if you take every day all the way until your last day, now supplement is what your body need, your cell need, your immune cell need. All right. So that is for throughout the whole lifespan. Now, I want to use this picture to illustrate. Medicine is like a police officer. If there is an incident, there is robbery or what, then you call 995, right? You call the police to come to your house, okay? But in your house, you have 24 hours per day, 365 days per year, you have a security guard in your compound, in your area, to make sure everyone in your area are safe. So policeman is like a medicine. You only need it as and when you have problem. But to keep your cell safety, you keep your entire body safe, you need supplement. You need the security guard. Now, policeman cannot take over security guard. Security guard cannot take over the policeman role. So likewise, medicine cannot take over supplementations. Supplementations cannot take over the medicine. Okay, if you are clear with this, I think you catch what my entire session is. This is very, very important. Okay, now your immune system, keep your immune system in a healthy way. Why? Because it is your best defense mechanism. There's a word saying, if you keep your immune system healthy, keep your immune system safe, all right? Your immune system will keep you safe, okay? Now, for me, immune system is very, very important, okay? It is like this, we work together, in your body to keep you safe, all right? And at the same time, all of it, you see, today, why we want to keep our immune system healthy is because today we only have COVID. Maybe a few years later, we don't know have what kind of viruses. Now, when you build up your immune system, any kind of viruses come, you'll be like this superhero, always on the guard. Any kind of, enemy come, you are able to defeat it. Okay? Now, because, immune system, your healthy immune system is very, very important for you. Now, keeping ourselves safe is our responsibility as well. All right, so I hope these sessions benefit you. I enjoy myself. I don't know about you, but I enjoy myself very, very much. So I like this picture a lot because it is from the Ministry of MOE in Singapore, and all the superhero come together to keep Singapore safe. At the same time, I believe irregardless of which country you are from, all of us, we work together. If you are supposed to stay at home, please stay at home. You work from home. Those people you're supposed to work in a hospital as a frontliner, thank you very much. Every one of us play our part. Please stay safe, all right? Please keep everybody safe. Thank you very much. This is my sharing. My name is Belinda. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, dear Belinda, for your time and your heartfelt sharing. I'm sure all of you have benefited a lot. So if you want to show your appreciation to our dear Belinda, give her a lot and lots of virtual flowers, yeah? Now, before we come to the end of tonight's sessions, I'm sure, especially the new friends, you have a lot of information. There's a lot of information for you to digest. But I strongly urge you to speak to the friends who invited you to come online tonight, because he or she truly cares a lot in terms of their health. All right. So good night once again. I'm Dr. Eugene, and be safe. Take care. Good night. Say must be high when we're spreading love, but we're just living life and we never stop. We got the world.